Hi everyone, I've got Canon Pixma TS5151 over here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to correctly load paper into this printer. Subscribe to Signal Guru and let's go. This printer has two paper trays, the front cassette and the rear tray. We're going to use both of them. First let's expand the front panel to get it fixed. Now grab a notch in the front cassette and pull it towards you, and you can completely pull it out of the printer. Now let me show you how it works. Let's remove the front lid from the tray like this, put it aside and take a look. The first thing is paper size markers. So you can use A4, letter, B5 and A5 paper over here without issues. Also, they have this paper guide here. They center your sheet in the tray and prevent the printer to pull it up in the wrong way. So let's say you want to use A5 paper. To do this, you need to set this slider to A5 marker like this, and then take your A5 stack and align it with the paper guides. They move simultaneously, but I don't recommend you to press the paper stack. Just leave some space, at least 1 millimeter between paper guides and paper edges. But now let's just load the normal A4 paper. So set the slider back to A4. Get A4 stack. Align with guides. And one more recommendation, here you can see the height limiter. I don't recommend you to overload the tray, so leave at least 1 or 2 millimeters of space between the limiter and your paper stack. Now insert the lid back to the cassette. Make sure you have this notch over here so that you can stick your finger inside, and push it back to the printer confidently but gently until it clicks, like this. And now let's load the paper to the rear tray. So open the tray's lid and pull it up until the paper support leans back like this. Also you can adjust height over here. And you have to open this transparent lid. This is the paper detector, so open it. You also can see paper guides over here, so you can adjust the sheet width. You can insert very narrow paper here, like for documents photo. But I have only A4 format now, so just glide your paper stack down until it stocks. Align it. Also leave about 1 millimeter of space between paper guides and paper edges. And what you have to do now is close the paper detector. This is necessary step. Make sure you did it. And that's it. So what's next? Each time you push the front cassette into the printer, you see this window that tells you to select your page size. So press OK, and you can select standard sizes or set to others, so that you will have to manually set your page size when you print in on your computer or smartphone. So let's say I'm using A4 currently. Now you need to select register, press OK. It's done. And for the rear tray, you can also set paper type. So let's set size. Here you have a lot of sizes this time for the rear tray, but I'm using A4 currently. And also you can set paper type. Let's say you use glossy photo paper, so set it up correctly. And why do you want to set up your paper correctly in your printer? Because when you print in something from your smartphone or from your computer, you can select paper size and media type. So if you, let's say you use A4 plain paper in the front cassette and photo paper, small photo paper in the rear tray, you set the paper size, you set media type, and the printer automatically takes the paper from the corresponding tray. And this is smart, so I recommend you to make the paper settings in the printer correctly. And if you don't press anything here, this window disappears soon, so let me show you how to get there from the main menu of the printer. You need to select the gear icon in the middle, press OK. Now select Settings, Device Settings, and here find Feed Settings over here, and select Register Paper Information, Rear Tray, and Cassette. And that's pretty it for today, guys. I hope this helps. If yes, consider to subscribe to the channel, support us with the like button, and have a nice day. Be awesome, guys. Bye.